mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, oh, I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, when you do the fun, done go. Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Magnifico. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me.
He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from his monstrosity.
Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Build a wall, no, we will not let you go. Build a wall, we will not let you go. Build a wall, we will not let you go. Let me go, will not let you go. Let me go, will not let you go. Let me go. No. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has the devil put aside for me, for me, for me. So you think you can stop me and save my life? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into CobraCast 199. All new background, all new Airbnb. I'm constantly traveling. How's everybody doing? I don't know if there's an echo. I have no idea. If I hold the microphone up closer, it probably won't be so bad. So let me know if that sounds any better. It is a little echoey for sure. But how we doing? Besides being muted, how does it sound? There is a little bit. It's probably not too bad. So if there's an echo, at least I'm not muted. So that's the positive right there. If there's an echo, can't be muted. Can we now? And I gotta say, I just enjoy that Bohemian Rhapsody Trump version so damn much. And I know there's a few people in the comments like, oh, this doesn't sound very well. Yes, motherfuckers, we know. It's a goddamn meme. That's what it is. It's a fucking meme. Spliced together, auto-tuned clips of Trump singing Bohemian Rhapsody. It's not meant to sound good. Fuck. Every time there's always that person. I don't think this sounds very good, Jeremy. Well, it wasn't meant to sound good, retard. Anyway, but I'm excited. There's a lot to talk about. It's been a crazy day in the world of politics and entertainment and all of that good stuff. And we're just gonna celebrate some of the wins, and the wins just continue to pile up for President Trump. And we're gonna talk about all of that today. Let's see who's here in the chat really quick. Mike Hill says Elton John is now blaming Trump for the failure of his Broadway musical. Listen, Elton John, I'm a huge fan of Elton John's like music, but like as a person, he's a fucking retard. He tried to, I guess, halfway compliment Trump not too long ago, but I mean, listen, man, Elton John, just stick to what you're good at, singing songs and sucking dick. Okay. That's what the world knows you for, not giving your opinions on anything. Donald Trump is 10 times the star that Elton John will ever be, and that upsets him as a flamboyant gay man, that Donald Trump as an alpha male just gets more attention than he will ever get, and that really does bother him. So AOE2 Freak for 20 says, let's go 199. This is going to be awesome. Yes, it is going to be awesome. Can't fucking wait. DJT says, yo, let's effing go. Eddie M says, Candace Owens has balls of steels. Never forget USS Liberty. The Israel government is not an ally and will get us in another war in the Middle East. Mike Noss says, I'll be at America Fest next weekend. Was wondering if any of the Geeks Gamers crew will be going. It was announced today Donald Trump himself will be there. Yes, it was announced today. And as a matter of fact, I have that tweet pulled up right now, and we can discuss that here in just a minute. Doug B says, I don't think that opening sounds very good, Jeremy. Well, Doug, we know you have bad opinions anyway. You watch CobraCast, for crying out loud. I mean, come on. Clearly you don't have good taste. I mean, if anybody's watching CobraCast, can you really take their opinion seriously? You know what I mean? Thanks, Doug. Just Mike says, OMG, just Mike with the MAGA Red 199. Should I play the clip? Yes, I will. Play the clip. Hell yeah. That's not a MAGA Red 199. That's not a MAGA Red 199. You are culturally appropriating the proper 199. What's up, Just Mike? DJT says, pic is XAI generated. Let's go. That's a real picture of Trump. I don't know what you're talking about. Chester Wolf the Griffin says, your audio is muted. We can't hear you. NDI says, visiting your boyfriend, tell Beardo hi for me. All right. So right here, this was just announced. So Donald Trump is going to be in Arizona at America Fest 2024. And the cool thing about this is that it sounds like this is going to be like almost a campaign rally speech of sorts. You know what I mean? Something we haven't had, obviously, because he's not doing campaign rallies anymore. But this sounds like, where was the tweet at? Right here. I can't find it at the moment. Right here. Here it is. So just in, President Trump will be speaking at Turning Point USA's America Fest in Phoenix next week. This will be his first rally speech since his landslide victory. This will be epic, and I will be covering it here live on CobraCast, no doubt about it. And that's really awesome news. But unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, we have some even more important news that just broke right here, ladies and gentlemen. It is official. Kari Lake is now part of Team Trump. Let's freaking go. I am so happy for her. President Trump has announced he is appointing Kari Lake to serve as director of Voice of America, which is the U.S. government's international broadcasting network. Kari Lake has for years as experience as a broadcaster, so this is perfect position for her. So that is from Trump right there. Kari Lake is awesome. She has been loyal to Donald Trump, and I'm glad that she has a position within Team Trump for sure, man. She is awesome. It's crazy, man, because she's had so many I still look. I know I like did the meme the other day with like her with long hair and how that would look better and all that. But like Carrie Lake's an attractive woman. I cannot figure out how she can't, get over the hump. And I know like from people are saying Arizona's like corrupt with their political system and all that. I can't speak to that. I'm not from the area, but yeah, man, that's awesome. And congratulations to Carrie Lake. We love Carrie Lake. Huge fan of hers, and been a fan of hers for a long time. So that is just super damn cool to see. Good stuff. Also, Donald Trump is going to be named Time Person of the Year. When did they? I know that I've probably asked this question before. When did they stop calling it Man of the Year? When did they move to Person of the Year bullshit? Am I wrong about that? Didn't it used to be Man of the Year? It was never Person of the Year, right? It was Man of the Year. How long ago was it was Man of the Year? That's what we're going to refer to it as. It's not Person of the Year. It's super gay to say Person of the Year. It's Man of the Year. And he's not, and somebody just said it in the chat, he's not just the Man of the Year. He's the Man of the Century. All right, Person of the Year. This is so stupid. But regardless of that, this is awesome that Donald Trump will be named Times Man of the Year. Trump will be named Times Man of the Year tomorrow morning. We'll celebrate by ringing the opening bell of the New York Stock Exchange. That is directly from Politico. Trump was also Man of the Year in 2016. 1999, is that when they did it? Man of the Year or Woman of the Year. Yeah, I mean, it's just stupid. Like Person of the Year, every time I hear that, I just cringe. I'm like, that is so cringe to call it Person of the Year. It's political correctness bullshit is what it is. So, but Trump just continues to win. They can't do anything to slow this man down. They can't slow down MAGA. And it's absolutely beautiful. It really is. Let me see where we're at in this awesome ass chat. NDI says, in that intro at the end of the song over the guitar, you should fade it with the newscaster saying how Trump was projected to win every state. LFG Carrie, love from Arizona. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I did a couple tweaks to that intro. Or that video for Maestro allowed me to use it. We just link back to his channel, give him proper credit as always. But I can tweak it a little bit more and add some more stuff to it. Dougie B for 20 says, good to see you, Jeremy. And as always, a pleasure to be in the snake pit. Let's go. Let's go. We're fired up tonight, baby. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate it, man. Rabbit says, I've got to sleep. Just wanted to drop in and call you a fig. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. And let you know Christopher Nolan is trash. Love isn't the fifth dimension. I hate to break it to you, but movies aren't real. I know that's hard to believe, but Interstellar is a science fiction movie that obviously has some actual science-based reality in it. But yeah, if you're that hung up on a plot point in a fictional film, you're going to have a tough time enjoying any movie. Don't take things so seriously. But yes, and I don't think Die Hard's a Christmas movie. In fact, someone made a comment on my video, and it was perfect. I screenshot this. Okay, somebody made a comment on my video where I was talking about this, and it's like they read my mind, okay? Because this was like my argument that I was making. And they said, Jeremy is right. The way people, this is from Bag 10101. So that's their on YouTube. Jeremy is right. The way people redefine what constitutes a Christmas movie is very much the same mindset, which is bastardizing gender. We even see the same infantile responses when those views are not validated. Die Hard is not a Christmas film. How on earth can a rated R film with much violence, bad language, and nudity be a Christmas movie? It may have a Christmas as a backdrop, but that's about it. It's an action thriller first and foremost. Did the likes of Blockbuster Video have it on display in the festive section or the action section? Christmas movies have typically been defined as being a film that the entire family can watch together, especially the kids. Something wholesome, atmospheric, and steeped in nostalgia, like A Wonderful Life, White Christmas, Scrooge. It's very much a modern audience take on Die Hard. And really what the Die Hard as a Christmas movie thing is it's a fucking meme. And it's turned into where people are now going, it absolutely is a Christmas movie, blah, 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 blah. You can think it's a Christmas movie, and that's totally fine. But just like all these weirdos can think that men can get pregnant, they can think it, but it doesn't change reality. And I'm not changing reality of what Christmas movies have historically been. You can redefine things if you want from what the rest of reality and humanity has always said, but I'm not. You can consider it one all you want, but it doesn't change the fact that it's just not a Christmas movie because it's not about Christmas. That's the whole point. Christmas is a backdrop. It's one of the greatest action movies of all time. I fucking love John McClane. I love Bruce Willis. And even Bruce Willis himself agrees with me that it's not a Christmas movie. It's a Bruce Willis movie. And that's just the facts of the matter. And at the end of the day, this comment sums it up perfectly. It's the same argument that when you tell people, hey, men can't be women and women can't be men. And they're like, you're just not realizing that things are changing. We're going to redefine what things mean. Christmas movies are meant for the entire family. It's about Christmas. Christmas doesn't have over-the-top violence, nudity, and all of that shit in it. That's the bottom line on it. So that's the end of the day right there. You can love it. You can think all you want. You can watch it every Christmas. Doesn't make it a Christmas movie. That's just the fact of the matter right there. Unless you think that men can get pregnant, because that's the same exact argument right there. So Die Hard is for the entire family. No, the fuck it's not. Like, you have to be, so you might as well take your fucking kid to a fucking gender queer fucking play too if you want them to see things. Young children should not be watching Die Hard. What the hell? You kidding me? Young children. So you got the whole family over. You got young kids. They shouldn't be watching rated R movies on Christmas. That's not how it goes. That's not how Christmas is. You can't redefine Christmas because of a meme. And that's exactly what people have done, is redefined what a Christmas movie is because of a meme. That's it. I know it's unpopular. I know 99% of people disagree with me, but it doesn't change the fact. And the fact is Christmas movies are meant to be about Christmas, not action adventure movies. Poll it. Why would I poll it? It's going to be 99% of people saying it's a Christmas movie. I know how this goes. I'm aware of how unpopular of opinion this is. And you're getting pounced on. This is why people don't even want to talk about it, because they get absolutely dogpiled. I'm not scared to give an unpopular opinion because facts are facts. Men are men, women are women, and Die Hard is not a fucking Christmas movie. That's the bottom line. End of discussion right there. All right. Simple Jeremy for $1. Thank you, Simple Jeremy. You didn't even say anything. Single Guy Cooking says, check your email. You fig sent you an email on November 13th about the inauguration between Meek and you are draining me dry. Yeah, you'll just have to resend it again, man. It like a lot of, like, I can't remember who it was. Somebody was sending me an email and it went into my spam folder and it took me forever to find it. Sola says, starting as Salty Cracker live stream ended. Nice. NDI says for $1, Basket City for 50. Hail the Snake Pit and Donald J. Trump for being named Man of the Year. Again, Person of the Year is the equivalent to redefining Die Hard as a Christmas movie when it was never meant to be a Christmas movie. It's Man of the Year, not Person of the Year. Fuck that modern audience's bullshit. It is Man of the Year. Love Dog says, I'm waiting for Melania to make a magazine cover. They put uglies like Big Mike and Jill Biden on. Any wagers? Will they finally put her on? I honestly do think that we're probably going to see Melania become very much embraced, much more than she was in 2016. Now, will it be to the level of Big Mike? Probably not. Or even Jill Biden? Probably not. But I do think they're going to try to embrace Melania a little bit more this time around. I do. I like milk for two, says I like milk. I don't even know what the hell this is. Your membership is high. Hail Cobra. La 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 la. Kevin Cron says 40 days away from having the for having a hot first lady again in the White House. Absolutely. Eric says Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Deadpool is a family movie. CobraCast is a Biden stream. Facts are facts, Jeremy. Exactly. Exactly. Deadpool's just a good old family-friendly movie, guys. Jeremy the Cyborg says, so is Violent Night not a Christmas movie? No, it's a Christmas horror movie, which is defined. It's a Christmas horror movie, which is not a Christmas movie. Just like if something's a parody, it's a parody. Like, is the Elon Musk Twitter account an Elon Musk Twitter account? Well, it's an Elon Musk parody Twitter account, but it's not Elon Musk's Twitter account. So it's clearly defined as what it is. Simple Jeremy says, you already said it, bro. Bryce Murphy says, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Your argument is weak like Beardo's legs. Again, if my argument's so weak, why are people bringing other movies into it to help out Die Hard? Hey, guys, we got to bring other real Christmas movies into it to justify that Die Hard's a Christmas movie. If it was a Christmas movie, you wouldn't have to bring other movies into it for your argument. Moral Objective says, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Walkie-talkie, Die Hard, motherfucker. Yes, one reference about Santa Claus as a joke makes it a Christmas movie. Then that means every movie that's ever had any reference to Christmas in the history of movies is automatically a Christmas movie. Chef Nick Nero says, why are you holding a BBC? Damn, that's a good one, actually. 8 o'clock says, I agree with Jeremy. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie or Christmas story. Loved that argument, man. Yeah, well, it's not. Normal Man says, it's Ma'am of the Year. It's actually Man of the Year. CG 87343. I agree. Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. Sure, I can say it is, but that's just in good fun. Exactly. The one thing never mentioned, the fact that we see 74 and 77 cent a gallon gas in Los Angeles in the movie. Hail the Snake Pit and the 199. Absolutely. And thank you. Jeremy Cyborg says, Violent Night is an action movie with a badass Santa. Again, if Santa is in the movie, though, right? Like, Santa is a central part of the movie. I mean, it's just, I recently watched Die Hard, and I fucking love it. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, this is not a fucking Christmas movie. It's literally not. It's just not. It's just a meme that everybody has ran with. Rabbit says, South Park Christmas episode is the GOAT, Jesus versus Satan. That had violence. Kevin had violence in Home Alone. Thoughts? Damn it, I really need sleep now. Leave me alone. Well, again, violence, not to the point where you're blowing somebody's fucking brains out like you do in Die Hard. So it's brutal violence in Die Hard. You know, the violence in Home Alone is very much like goofy slapstick fun. It's meant to make people laugh. It's not meant to, like, you're literally blowing people's heads off in Die Hard. Shadow Sand says, Jeremy is that one guy who ends an argument, then 5 minutes later has something to say. Well, reacting to super chats. Bindu Man says, what about Gremlins? See, I haven't seen Gremlins in a long time. Everybody brings up Gremlins, and I just have not seen Gremlins in 20-something years. I don't really even remember Gremlins. I'll rewatch it and give my take on it. I really cannot remember Gremlins, though. Let's see. Sith Lord Darth Bong says, Jeremy, you are a fig and science denier. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Moral Objective says, if Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, then Home Alone is just a movie about bad parents and a failing CPS system. Again, if Die Hard is such a definitive Christmas movie, why do you have to bring other movies in to justify or not justify it? It should need no help, and it always needs help. Everybody has to bring every other Christmas movie into it to justify it. That's a failing argument right there. It's an absolutely failing argument. If Die Hard is such a Christmas movie, don't bring any other Christmas movies into it to justify it. That's simple. And everybody brings every other Christmas movie into it to justify that it's a Christmas movie, which proves the point that it's not a fucking Christmas movie, because you don't need other movies to justify it. Like, when people are like trying to do the Home Alone argument, I don't bring other movies up to justify Home Alone being a Christmas movie. You know? Jeremy acting like a crazy lefty by saying that men are men, women are women, and Die Hard's not a Christmas movie because we don't redefine what a reality is. Because Die Hard was not advertised as a Christmas movie. It didn't come out for the Christmas season. It was never presented as a Christmas movie. Bruce Willis himself said it's not a Christmas movie, yet we're supposed to redefine what something really is because of a meme. That's a leftist argument. You don't have to like the facts, but you know I'm right. You know I'm right. That redefining what a Christmas movie is the equivalent of redefining what gender is. That's a fucking fact. All because of a meme. And I will take all the bullets, bring them on. I know how unpopular this is. I know people get dogpiled on it. I'm fine with it because the truth is the truth, and the truth needs to be said no matter how unpopular of a meme you're going against. And that's what we're doing right there. Now, you want to talk about something crazy? We got something crazy. We got something very crazy. I'm going to apologize in advance, okay? But here we go. Holy shit. Here we go. I don't even know how to explain this. I haven't watched all of it. But here we go. Dude, we are at such an early stage of AI right now. It is terrifying to think about where we're going to be in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years with AI. This is terrifying.
La ciudad se llama Duke, Nuevo México el estado.
Oh man, that's rough right there. That's the question is like, who's actually more unlikable? Who's actually more unlikable in the role? All right, is it actually Hillary? Who's the more unlikable Skylar, Hillary or actual Skylar? I think Hillary's she's got some competition. I'm just saying.
Entre la gente mafiosa, su fama se ha propagado, causa de una.
Joe Salamanca right here. Holy shit.
Nueva droga que los gringos han creado. Dicen que es color azul y que es pura calidad. Esa droga poderosa es...
Bro, this is so fucking bad. This is so bad. I regret everything right now. I should have. I only skimmed through this to make sure there was no nudity in it so I could show it. So this is the first time I've actually watched it. And this is downright fucking terrifying. This is awful.
Circula en la ciudad y los dueños de la plaza no la pudieron parar. Anda caliente el cartel, al respeto le faltaron. Hablan de un tal Heisenberg que ahora controla el mercado. Nadie sabe nada de él porque nunca lo han mirado. El cartel.
Holy shit, dude. If you've seen Breaking Bad, like you need to see Breaking Bad to appreciate how crazy and psychotic this is. And I'm sure most people have seen Breaking Bad. This is insanity.
De respeto y jamás ha perdonado. Ese compa ya está muerto. No más no le han avisado. Y así suenan los cuates de Sinaloa, mi compa.
Oh no! The iconic fucking scene. Holy shit. Holy crap. Okay, this is wild.
La fama de Heisenberg ya llegó hasta Michoacán.
Holy shit.
Desde allá quieren venir a probar ese cristal ese material azul ya se hizo internacional. Ahora sí le quedó bien a Nuevo México el nombre. A México se parece en tanta droga que esconde, solo que hay un capo gringo, por Heisenberg lo conoce. Anda caliente el cartel, al respeto le faltaron. Hablan de un tal Heisenberg que ahora controla el mercado.
Oh, there's so much going on that I can't process. There's so many things happening right now that I cannot even process this crazy ass shit. This is fucking wild.
Nadie sabe nada de él porque nunca lo han mirado. A la furia del cartel nadie jamás ha escapado. Ese compa ya está muerto, no más no le han avisado.
Holy shit, man. Whew. That's a lot. That's some good storytelling, actually. I would have to watch that one again just to kind of really understand all the moving parts. There's just a lot to process there. But those are the, I think that's the Dorr brothers. Is that their name? And yeah, that is, wow. That is something else. So shout out to them. You guys can follow them on Twitter if you have not. This is their Twitter account right here. Wow, that is crazy. So good stuff indeed. Okay, let's see where you guys are at really quick. Indy Eye says, bro, someone said by your logic, Passion of Christ isn't a Christmas movie. I'm dead. My logic is just the fact of it was released as an action summer movie and never presented as a Christmas movie. That's it. Like, people just are trying to basically change the rules of reality. Dragon Dance says we should start asking, why do people need Die Hard to be a Christmas movie? Are they too insecure like Christmas movies that are kiddie and or emotional? Well, they need other people to agree with them. That's what I've seen through the whole thing. Like, I've said it 1,000 times. If you personally think it's a Christmas movie, then fucking go for it. Like, who cares? Who cares what anybody else thinks? Who cares? Who gives a fuck what I think? I'm a fucking retard on the internet. It doesn't change the fact that every Christmas when you sit down and watch that movie, it's a Christmas movie to you. But it doesn't mean that it's an overall Christmas movie. And people need validation on this for some reason. Norman Matt says, if Die Hard is a Christmas movie, then why isn't Iron Man 3 a Christmas movie? Yeah, at that point, like, Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie. Batman Returns is a Christmas movie. Literally any movie you want to deem as a Christmas movie is a Christmas movie. That Bruce Willis quote about Die Hard should be a clip. Jack Posobiec actually tweeted it out the other day. I think I can find it. Jack Posobiec. Let's see here. So Jack Posobiec tweets too fucking much, though. I'm not gonna be able to find it on his Twitter account. Yeah, there's no way I can find it on his Twitter account. Jack Posobiec tweets like a freaking 12-year-old girl about Taylor Swift, man. Let me see if I can search this out. I'm not sure I've seen a person that tweets more than Posobiec. Bruce Willis. Right here. Okay, here it is right here. Here it is. So here is Bruce Willis confirming that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Sorry, the dad joke is over.
To settle something once and for all. Now, please listen very carefully. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. It's a goddamn Bruce Willis movie. So a yippee-ki-yay to all of you motherfuckers. Good night!
Hell yeah. It is a Bruce Willis movie. That's what it is. 8 o'clock says Home Alone works on cartoon violence and actually has a Christmas Eve mass in it. 100%. 100%. This whole stream's going to be about fucking Die Hard and a Christmas movie now. You see what happens when you tell people it's not? They lose their fucking minds. Ministry of Wrong Things says the whole point of the meme being funny is the fact that everyone knows people arguing it's a Christmas movie is ridiculous because we know it's not. Thank you. That's all it takes is a little bit of self-awareness right there. Trash Bag Sam says, wishing you all a happy International Mountain Day. Horror Amarada says, Die Hard is a Christmas movie because my family has watched it for Christmas every year as long as I can remember. No other argument matters. For you, absolutely. Agreed. Maximus BT for 99 cents. Crystal D says, isn't Fat Man a Christmas movie? Is that the Mel Gibson one? I've never seen that movie. I should watch it because of Mel Gibson. Rabbit says, Mod's got a link to this video. If you're talking about the Door Brothers, I'm sure they do. Skinny Cartman says, Die Hard was never considered a Christmas movie in the 80s or 90s. It was released in July. People are trying to rewrite history. That's my argument right there, baby. That's it. I'm old. Listen, I'm an old motherfucker. Okay. I'm old enough to remember when Die Hard came out. I'm old enough to remember the greatness of Die Hard. I'm old enough to remember when no one ever talked about Die Hard being a Christmas movie because it was never a fucking Christmas movie. I'm old enough to remember everything before the meme. Piano Dean says there are a lot of black market hams going around right now. So make sure the ham you're buying is legitimate ham. Look for the "This is legitimate ham" sticker on only certified legitimate hams. Hey, man, that's awesome. That is great advice, Piano Dean. Not a doctor, not a scientist, not a meat department manager, but just a wonderful human being giving you guys a little bit of advice. So there you go. Chris Whiting for 20 says, Jeremy, give me a Trump dance, please, and thank you. You want me to do the Trump dance or you want me to play the Trump dance? There you go. There you go right there. We love the Trump dance. I hope Trump does the dance when he comes out to the AmFest thing. That's going to be freaking great if he does it. We'll see. Let me catch up here. Shadow Sand says, thank God I don't care about Christmas. I'll stick to Halloween. See, I love Christmas. I love Christmas time. I love Halloween too, but I love Christmas time to the point where I'll watch cheesy ass Hallmark Christmas movies, super gay. And they just are. They're gay. And they're wholesome. And you know what they don't have? They don't have a lot of DEI bullshit in them. Some of the newer ones do. But if you remember back in the day when ABC Family, when it was actually ABC Family and they had the 25 Days of Christmas, it was so great. It was so great. And now here we are. John Ambler says, nah, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I don't care if everyone else is wrong. And that's the attitude to have right there. Bindu Man says, big time Peter Gabriel remix, Fig Time for Intro. Peter Gabriel remix? I'll have to look that one. Oh, Big Time from Peter Gabriel. I remember that song back in the day. Lying Dog Face Pony Soldier, but they get the membership. Thank you. VJ the Vigilant says Jeremy has DS, Die Hard Derangement Syndrome. I said it's one of the greatest action movies ever. I fucking love Die Hard. I like Die Hard with a Vengeance. I don't even know what like the overall like opinion of Die Hard with a Vengeance is, but I fucking love Die Hard with a Vengeance. What's the last one that came out? It's not Live Free or Die Hard, right? I'll have to pull up the YouTube chat. I don't have that pulled up right this second. What's the last one that came out? Let's see. I'm trying to look. Vengeance, yeah. I don't know what the overall opinion of Die Hard with a Vengeance is, but I fucking love that movie. I absolutely love Die Hard with a Vengeance. It's a great fucking movie. Let me see. Die Hard 3 is passable, but it's not nearly as good as the first one. Well, yeah, I mean, the first one's kind of in a league of its own for sure. No doubt about that. Again, so what I put, when I think of great, like all-time great action movies. I have the Dark Knight up there. I have Terminator 2 up there. I have some of those movies like in the top tier. I'd say Die Hard's like right there in the next tier, like at the top of the next tier. I'd have to like do a whole breakdown of it, but like T2 and like the Dark Knight are like right there, is like those are the top of the line, and then Die Hard is right there too. I think Die Hard's a fantastic action movie. Let me see. I can't remember the last Die Hard movie. I'm going to have to look that shit up now. I can't remember what the last Die Hard movie was. It was getting really dumb. Let me see here. I have a lot to talk about tonight, by the way. You guys got me derailed on fucking Die Hard arguments. We got a lot to cover tonight. So let me get back on point. Damn chat always runs this show. I have nothing to do here. I don't run this show. The chat runs this show. You guys know that. But look, I got to play this clip right here, okay? Because one of your favorite representatives has something to say, ladies and gentlemen. Jasmine Croc of shit, has some opinions right here. And she's saying the quiet part out loud. Ready for this? Here we go.
Why do you think Democrats lost, and what do you think needs to happen by the midterms and the next presidential election in order to find your footing again?
Well, Kristen, no disrespect to you. I think you do great work. But the reality is that those that tune in to our traditional news sources, they absolutely went for us. And we know that the standards that you have to live by as an actual journalist are completely different from other platforms. And so we know that we were winning for those that were tuning into the traditional news sources. But when it came down to people getting their news from places that really aren't even news sources, they were going for Donald Trump by 19 points. And that is exactly why we lost. The reality is that we're going to have to play in spaces that we've never had to play and make sure that we're communicating in all ways.
This is so fucking great. I am so happy this idiot just admitted it. We got to hear it one more time.
Unfortunately, we can't just rely on the mainstream media to get our message across.
Why?
So we know that we were winning for those that were tuning into the traditional news sources. But when it came down to people getting their news from places that really aren't even news sources, they were going for Donald Trump by 19.
So the people that were getting, let me reframe what she's actually saying. What she's actually saying is that the mindless zombies that were watching the mainstream media that can't form an opinion to save their life, they have to be told what to think, they all voted for Kamala Harris. The people that are actually independent thinkers, the people that are actually doing the work to do the research and understand what's really going on, voted for Donald Trump. That's exactly what she just said. And she also said they can't even rely on the mainstream anymore. You just admitted that you are all phonies and frauds, and that the moment people actually wake up and start looking into what's going on, they're not voting for the Democrats. Unbelievable take. Unbelievable that she said that and admitted that. But it just shows how stupid she is. She is a very stupid person. And I thought that was glorious to see. And I'm glad that she said it. And that clip should make a lot of rounds right there to show you that that's the Democratic mindset right there. They tell you, hey, listen to the people that are going to feed you the information that we need you to have. We don't need you. We don't need you on those independent sites that are decentralized, that don't have a narrative built. No. We don't need you on Twitter. We don't need you there. We need you focused on MSNBC and CNN so they can tell you what to think. Fucking unbelievable. Mainstream is dead. Legacy media is dead. And the moment that clowns like her start getting involved in trying to market to people in independent media, they're going to be eaten alive. Eaten alive. And I welcome it. Elon Musk just broke $400 billion. He is the first man in history to hit $400 billion. And they can't handle it. Elon is getting more and more powerful. Let me look that up real quick so I can show you. Because if you remember, when Elon bought Twitter, they kept saying nonsense like, oh, he's going to go broke doing this. He's going to go broke. We can't wait for him to go broke. Guess what, motherfuckers? Elon Musk net worth is $442 billion, the first ever to hit the 400 billion club. He is one billionaire who could truly cares to make an impact on humanity with his companies. His companies is philanthropy. So there you go, right there. I mean, this is absolutely insane. This dude is reaching a level that can't even be touched. And he's on Donald Trump's side. He's working on the Department of Government Efficiency. And this man is, again, I'll give him full credit. I do think he's the single most important reason that Donald Trump won the election. I think without Elon Musk, I'm not sure that Trump wins. I say that as someone that's a huge fan of Trump, but without Elon, I don't think he wins. I don't think Trump wins at all. Elon buying Twitter, Elon getting involved, Elon putting all of that influence behind Trump, and now they're pretty much best friends, which is the craziest timeline ever. You would have never convinced me that would happen, that Elon and Trump are essentially best friends now, but yet here we are. So, yeah, man. So I'm very happy that he continues to be successful. All the people that when he bought Twitter, you had all the left-wing people saying that he was going to lose his billions, and I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Like, it's such a stupid argument to make. Elon Musk is not going to lose his billions. What are you talking about? But yet there we are. So good stuff indeed. Let me see where you guys are at really quickly. Let's see. Varinet says, I spit on your, I spit on your grave is the ultimate Christmas movie. Thank you, Varinet, for $20. Shadow Sand says Jeremy's favorite recent Hallmark movie is Hot Frosty because Gary already confirmed it. What is Hot Frosty? I really don't know what Hot Frosty is. Is this some kind of like gay Hallmark movie? Good Lord. You remember there used to be like a Hallmark Jeremy account? Because I've been talking about Hallmark Christmas movies since I started live streaming on YouTube. Like, I've been talking about how I will 100% like fully admit that I dig some Hallmark gay Christmas movies. There was a Hallmark Jeremy account a long time ago. I don't know if that account is still around. But Temple's Teeth for 50 says, my wife bought another member of the 199 into the world this week. My 2-year-old daughter dances every time the Trump dance plays, and the newborn girl is somehow sleeping soundly to your voice. The Fig King of the 199 truly is loved by all. Dude, that's seriously, man. In all reality, congratulations. Bringing new life into the world is obviously the goal of what we're all here, in my opinion. So congratulations indeed. That is absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Congratulations to both of you. And thank you for the support. Greatly appreciate it. VJ the Vigilant says, I got that one earlier. Warbringer says, if you would just agree, this would all go away. I know. That's why I don't do it, because it's so fun. Shadow Sense says, take a shot every time Die Hard is said. You guys are all going to be drunk. Marmillan says, the Die Hard meme was due to many TV and cable stations in early 2000s started having Die Hard in their rotation starting around Christmas. Is that how it started? I really didn't know. I knew that it was a meme, but I didn't know how the meme started. So that's interesting right there. Norm Al Man says Claus is a better Christmas movie than Die Hard because unlike Die Hard, it's a Christmas movie. Ministry of Bronte says Die Hard is when you overdose on Viagra. Piano Dean says every holiday season we gather around the whole family, especially the toddlers and elderly, and our Christmas our butts off to Requiem for a Dream. Oh fucking hell. Oh man, like I'd made a reference the other day that like me personally, I personally consider I don't consider Lord of the Rings a Christmas movie. It's a movie that I enjoy watching during Christmas time because of when it came out. I have memories of seeing it in December when it came out. It's not a fucking Christmas movie, but I enjoy watching it during Christmas. And because of, they released it around that time. Rye the guy says The Rock with Connery and Cage is one of the best action movies ever. I'll die on that hill. Dude, I'm not going to argue with you at all. I wish that movie got talked about more. I wish more people talked about the greatness. Now, to be fair, I haven't seen The Rock in several years, so I can't say how it holds up. But I remember loving that movie so much. And I don't think it gets talked about enough. Sean Connery is on point in that movie. Nick Cage is in full Nick Cage mode, and Ed Harris steals the show. Ed Harris is so fucking good. He is amazing in that movie. I love The Rock so much. Still holds up, says Nathan. I believe it does. I believe it does. I actually want to watch that movie again. John Ambler says it's easy for Jeremy to get stuck on hard things because he loves it hard. Solid Felix says Scott Pressler is going to flip New Jersey next. Let's go. He's an American hero. Steel Todd says Elon Musk saved America. I agree. Seba says Rumble is full of heroic men and women, much better here among the bots and NPCs. YouTube is a superior platform, right, Jeremy? Texas Spy Historian. Well, I mean, YouTube is definitely the superior platform just by the reality of it's been around longer. But I mean, I like Rumble. I'm very appreciative of Rumble for sure. I wish Rumble would do a better job of focusing on building better AI instead of bringing, people over and giving them a bunch of money. But I mean, I'm very thankful for Rumble. I'm looking at my Rumble chat right now. Sully209 over Rumble says The Rock is so underrated. So yeah, I mean, I do. I love Rumble. So Carlos Lima, I don't know who this Jeremy Prime is, but he curses like a sailor. He's awesome. I want to not stop cussing, but I want to dial it back a little bit. But the problem is I'm just hanging out with friends, man. That's all my live streams are. It's just hanging out with friends. That's all we're doing. So Warbeer says winners go home and fuck the cheerleader. The prom queen is what he says in it. In The Rock. He says, winners go home and fuck the prom queen. I think, right? Am I right about that? I think he says go home and fuck the prom queen. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me see. Yave says, am I right about that? Yeah, okay. Yave says, whether that Luigi guy did it or not is irrelevant. He is seeking legacy. He is playing the media. By the way, Jer, you are a flamboyant gay albino. Yeah, this whole thing with this Luigi guy is it's kind of reached like retarded levels with how people are treating this guy online and how they're it's very disturbing to me how all of that is playing out right now. I haven't done a deep dive on a lot of this stuff, but just seeing some of the thirst traps going on and all of that, it's weird. The best thing I saw was this right here though. So I don't know if we can hear this, but right here.
Hey. What's happening, Luigi? What's going on, Luigi? Luigi, please. Mario.
Luigi, it's me, Mario.
Anything to say? What's going on, Luigi? Luigi, please. Mario. Please, Mario.
But yeah, man, I've been seeing a lot of crazy stuff about this guy and the reaction to this dude and all of that. And I'm like, what a weird situation we're in right now, where I saw there was this story going around about this guy and where they're like, he was going to bomb the CEO, but he didn't want to hurt innocent civilians. He didn't want to put any innocent civilians in danger. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing right now? Matter of fact, I want to pull that one up. Was it what the fuck's this guy's name? Luigi fucking whatever. It's not even auto-populating right now. I like how some people are just calling him Luigi's Mansion. Let's see if I can find it where they're talking how, he just wanted to protect the innocent people. And I'm like, dude, what are we doing? Why are they trying to make this guy out to be some heroic figure? And it's a lot of these left-wing pages that typically stay out of controversial stuff, but yet Yeah, right here. Like, look at this shit. This has 4 million views. Luigi, whatever his fucking name, Luigi's Mansion reportedly debated on using a bomb to kill United Healthcare CEO, but ultimately decided to shoot him to spare the lives of nearby innocent people. What the fuck are we doing? Are you kidding me right now? And I'm like, the way that that's being presented, they're trying to make this guy a sympathetic figure, and it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's so wild. Now, I talked about this a little bit because I was not aware of this. Now, if you guys remember when this whole story about this weirdo, it came out, I basically said like, hey, Tim Pool and others were trying to say that that this was a left-wingers were, I guess, basically celebrating the whole situation. And I said that's not the case. I said that that's not the case at all. It's not just left-wingers that are celebrating this. If you look at how much people hate the insurance and healthcare and all that shit, like a lot of people hate that a lot. Now, that was what I first said when those stories were breaking and people like Tim Pool and other people were saying it was just left-wingers. I'm like, it's kind of everybody. Now, again, the left-wingers take it to a whole different level. I'm not saying that conservatives are celebrating the death as much as they're just not sympathetic as much as you would think they were based on the fact that we watched this all play out in person. So I was just trying to say it from that perspective. Then people tell me about this video from Ben Shapiro, where Ben Shapiro says a shocking targeted attack and the left celebrates. Look at the downvotes on this video, people. Are you kidding me? It has 41,000 downvotes to only 8,000 upvotes. 41,000. Ben Shapiro got absolutely wrecked beyond belief. Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. I've never seen Ben Shapiro get hit that hard. Never. And that, again, just puts it into perspective that this is not necessarily a left-wing issue with people just not having sympathy for this guy. They hate the insurance companies. They despise them. That's a uniting thing, in my opinion. Now, again, some of the wacko leftists have 100% been actively celebrating, people like Taylor Lorenz and all of that. They've been celebrating it. But you know what? You're right about that. Wasn't it more? Or is there another video? What was that on? Can you guys remember when I initially pulled this video up? Wasn't it actually more? I think it was actually more downvotes. That's a good point. I feel like this was more when I pulled it up on stream a couple of days ago. I don't know if you guys remember if that was daily or main event or whatever. Main event, it was main event? Okay. So it was last Tuesday night's main event. If you guys can go pull that, if we can get a timestamp on that, I'd like to see what the downvotes were at that time. This is the same video, right? I'm pretty sure this is the same video. So if we can look at that and see, that would be kind of interesting. But back to the point at hand. Pages like this that are focused on pop culture, and they're making tweets like this because they know that it's going to get engagement for them, and they're basically pushing a narrative that this guy's a fucking hero. It's disgusting. It's absolutely insane what we're seeing from this. He re-uploaded the video. Well, no, I don't see how that's the case, because this video is 6 days old. And I checked it yesterday. So yeah, it's 6 days old, and I looked at it yesterday. So what are the stream's comments if down votes are like that? I mean, we can look. Here, let me go to that screen here. Okay, so here's the comment section. Starting to realize your entire career is built off of getting ordinary working folks to hate each other. I'm canceling my Daily Wire subscription. My brother-in-law died because they never approved the correct treatment for him. This is not left versus right. That's what I've been fucking saying since this all broke. I've been saying this because it's the truth that this is not a left or right issue. It's just not. And to paint it as just a left-wing issue, you're going to piss people off when you do that. You're 100% going to do that. War Breer for 50 says, great thing about The Rock besides winners going home and fucking the prom queen is that it also alluded to that Captain John Patrick Mason is actually James Bond. Oh yes, absolutely. I mean, Sean Connery is just in top form in this one. Again, if you haven't seen The Rock, guys, and as War Breer says, dropping up 50, you got to watch it, dude. You're going to find if you are a fan of the old school Bonds because of Sean Connery. I've never been like the biggest Bond fan personally, but like Sean Connery's a fucking legend. He is so on point in this movie, and Nick Cage is Nick Cage, and Ed Harris, I think, steals the show. The perfect out of touch response from a rich kid who never struggled. That comment right there. Oh my God. That comment is the most perfect comment about Ben Shapiro I've ever fucking seen. Holy shit. That has Ben Shapiro written all over it. This comment section is brutal. Surprised that Ben hasn't taken it down or turned off comments because his agenda is getting royally exposed here. Ben, you're a millionaire. You aren't a true blue-collar conservative. You're a rich guy that tries to appeal to the working-class Republicans. You don't understand what poor people go through. This is brutal, bro. Oh, my God. This is less a class issue. Stop trying to make it left versus right issue. We, as Americans, are fed up with the divisiveness for everything that happens. You're alone on this, Ben. This just reaffirms your position and stance against the working class. I want to remind everybody that Ben Shapiro, someone that when Ben Shapiro first started to come onto the scene and he like had all these debates with retarded college kids, I 100% bought into the Ben Shapiro hype at first. I'm not saying I was some mega fan or anything, but I found pure enjoyment out of those videos. They were always being pushed on Facebook and they were going viral. And I 100% like bought into like, oh, Ben Shapiro's like this, amazing. He's a master debater. Well, he is a masturbator, not quite a master debater. But it became pretty clear that Ben Shapiro was a complete fraud and a coward. And, he did call President Trump in 2015. He called him a racist and a sexist and a misogynist. He then backpedaled on that because, of course, he did, because there was no way he was going to stand his ground when Donald Trump became the nominee, because he had to lick the boot of the party, because he's just like Sean Hannity from that perspective. And, of course, when Trump had, what happened in 2020, which we all know what happened in 2020. Donald Trump is a 3-time champion, 3-time winner. We all know that. But when 2020 happened, Ben Shapiro, again, took full advantage to try to throw Donald Trump under the bus. He jumped on the DeSantis bandwagon, and he tried to push that along with the rest of the Daily Wire losers. And, of course, that blew up in their face. And now Ben Shapiro, who has circled back to being I'm supporting Trump, because you are a fucking fraud, an absolute fraud. Let's see. Never watched Ben Shapiro. Came here to see the comment section, and I was not disappointed. One thing that unites America is anger against corporate greed in a sector that involves people's very lives. I agree. I agree completely. It was never about Republican versus Democrat. It's the rich versus everyone else. He showed his true colors. Ben, you're rich. Enough. Stop. You do not experience the implications of what denial of healthcare means for poor Americans. I'm glad this comments are giving Ben a reality check. Oh, I doubt Ben has even looked at these comments, to be fair. Ben Shapiro basically just, puts his head in the sand and ignores reality. That's essentially what he does. But speaking of that, because we have this comment section that is just absolutely just brutal. And, we also, we have some more Daily Wire news, and this is something that I covered the other day. And we got confirmation of it yesterday that Brett Cooper is leaving the Daily Wire. Brett Cooper announced she's leaving the Daily Wire. Now, I'm probably not going to have a popular take on this one. I guess this is just Jeremy's night of unpopular opinions, but I see everybody celebrating Brett Cooper and all of this, and I have nothing against Brett Cooper. I really don't. She 100% is a Daily Wire project. 1,000%. Brett Cooper, I'm not saying she can't be successful. I'm saying that let's see how she goes when she doesn't have this $1 million budget behind her and this editors and the promotional material and all the money that promotes the Daily Wire and the editing and all of that shit. Like, she is 100%. Like, if you've watched her videos, it is the most produced shit on the internet. It's not real YouTube. It's just not. It's the most produced thing ever. She sits down, she reads whatever notes have been given to her. Her editors make her look like $1 million. They have this fake set behind her, and they feed her whatever's popular in the algorithm. Then they do YouTube shorts, and the YouTube shorts go viral because she's a hot chick and she has interesting takes because it's been written by people that understand the culture. That's all it is. That's 100% what it is. Now, again, we'll see how it all works out, but I'm not like on this like, oh, Brett Cooper, oh, please come to my show. Please, let's come talk to me, Brett Cooper. Brett Cooper, I think you're a product of the Daily Wire. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Get on a live stream with no notes, with no editing, no script, and answer questions from the people like I'm doing right now. Don't be scared to have a bad take or an unpopular take or whatever take. Just talk about what you think, give opinions, talk to the people, answer questions without them being screened in front of you with all your fucking glitz and glamour, and you'll be a fucking YouTuber. All right? That's it. I've seen all these motherfuckers like begging her like to come on their show, and it's like, fucking care? No. Fuck that. With that said, and I want to be clear, I'm not like anti-Brett Cooper at all. But I've saw like a lot of people going, oh my God, man, she built us up to 5 million subscribers and he has to walk away from it. She didn't do shit. Just like Ben Shapiro didn't do shit. The Daily Wire puts millions of dollars into promoting these people to make you think that they are more popular than they really are. That is a fact. Ben Shapiro was elevated on millions of dollars of advertising. His videos were boosted, and they spent all this fucking money to make you think that he was more popular than he really was. And that's the truth of the matter right there. Period. And that goes for the same for all the fucking Daily Wire people. And look, man, like Matt Walsh, his What Is a Woman movie, phenomenal. Like, I think his What Is a Woman documentary is one of the most important cultural pieces of information we've had in the last decade. Like, What Is a Woman was phenomenal. I didn't see Am I a Racist? But I want to see it. I think Matt Walsh does great work from that perspective. Phenomenal work. Not taking anything away from him at all. I'm just talking about specifically from the YouTube side. We'll see. We will see what happens. Am I Racist is pretty funny as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it is. I mean, look, the thing about like Matt Walsh is like that dry mentality he has, especially like the What Is a Woman thing. I mean, it's just great. I even told him that because we obviously have had our few disagreements, me and Matt Walsh, and we worked it out. We talked, we worked it out. And I told him, even with our disagreements, I was like, dude, What Is a Woman is a very, very important movie. And that I'm not sure anyone else could have pulled off but you. Like, straight up. It's a monumental achievement. It really is. Let's see where we're at really quickly. We've got Kevin Cron says, did you see Benny Johnson's new X post about new nightly news lineup? New nightly news lineup. I don't think I saw that one. Benny Johnson. Let's see. I just talked to Benny today. I was talking to him about something. Benny's the man. Dude's crushing it. His numbers are out of control. Okay, here he is. This is what you're talking about? New Voices of America nightly lineup. American Empire with Steve Bannon. Fuck Off with Dan Bongino. Literally, fuck you with Tucker Carlson. All right, that's good right there. And honestly, like, to be fair, Benny is, I mean, I don't know the numbers specifically, but like, I think if you look at the people right now, So the biggest voices in independent media, you guys let me know if I'm missing anybody. I think Joe Rogan is far and away number one. I think Joe Rogan's the biggest name in all of independent media. I would then go Tucker Carlson. I would go Tucker Carlson as number 2. Dan Bongino as number 3. Tell me if I'm missing somebody, but like right now, I think those are the top 3 guys: Joe Rogan, Tucker Carlson, and Dan Bongino. Am I right about that? I'm talking about sheer numbers. I know, like Alex Jones. I have no idea what Alex Jones' numbers are. His influence is hard to even process how much influence Alex Jones has. But just in terms of sheer numbers, I'm forgetting Drunk 3PO. Of course, I forgot about that. Crowder is still a major player. I feel like the perception of Crowder has kind of dipped a bit just because he spends more time on Rumble than YouTube. But yeah, Crowder's still a major player. And then Benny is right in that conversation as well. Benny's in that conversation. Charlie Kirk is right there as well. No doubt about that. What about Benology with 2 Y's? Let's see. Legalize adulthood for 20 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. Legalize adulthood in the house. It's Kind of Magic says, I needs it. Let's see. West B Playing says, no clue. I'm a degenerate. I only watch Salty Cracker and CobraCast. Let's freaking go. Hey, I got to highlight that comment. Where's that fucking comment at? All right. Where's that comment? This right here. That's what I'm talking about. No clue. I'm a degenerate and I only watch Salty Cracker and CobraCast. Salty's another one, dude. Salty is huge. Salty is a major player, dude. He doesn't get enough respect, to be honest. He really doesn't. Legalize adulthood for a proper $1.99. Dave Rubin called. He says, what's up with the Christmas wreaths? I can put my fist right through them. This boy ain't wired right. Fuck. Did we really need to hear? Damn. Legalize adulthood. Legalize adulthood. What are we doing?
Disgusting. Disgusting.
We got to get a proper 199 right here for legalize adulthood. Here we go. If I can find it. Where the fuck's it at? There we go.
Should I do it?
Do not come.
I'm gonna do it.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah, so somebody said, thanks, Legalized Adulthood. I appreciate you, brother, as always. Someone had brought up Tim Pool. I mean, Tim is definitely a major player for sure. I don't think that I could put him ahead of people like Dan Bongino or Tucker. I mean, he's nowhere near Tucker and you know, Joe Rogan for sure. He's nowhere fucking close, but he is huge. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But like, even like, I don't think he's, I don't know, man. I think Benny is Benny is right there with like Tim Pool. In a lot of ways, he might be surpassing Tim Pool. It's crazy, man. How much he's crushing it. Super Vask 3D. That is true. Let's see where we're at. Axel Genesis says Dragon Age VG is already 35% off on Steam. Fucking deserved. Carnal says, are we going to acknowledge how quickly information dropped about this lunatic faster than the Trump shooter? Please make it make sense. Yeah, man. That's bothered a lot of people, and it bothers me. You know, we've just got so much stuff. As a matter of fact, I've got a news story we're going to talk about that will relate to that. Lean back, have a snack, take a nap. says, we used to go to the movies on Christmas Day. I think the last time we did was for Peter Jackson's King Kong. If Fox was smart, they would put Die Hard on screens for Christmas. It would make money. 100%. Well, I talked about this the other day about, so I went to see Interstellar in its re-release for 70 millimeter IMAX. I think it was only in like 10 or 15 theaters, like nationwide. And Interstellar is my favorite movie of all time. And it was damn near a religious experience to watch this in 70 millimeter IMAX. It was just absolutely insane. And it was a sold out auditorium. There was a line of people like waiting to get in. And I'm sitting there going, why don't these places take advantage of movies like that? I don't understand it. I have no idea why they don't. And to that point, like, forget the Die Hard as a Christmas movie argument or not. If Die Hard was put back in theaters for the month of December, people would go see it in droves. You would make millions of dollars. Why aren't you doing it? Explain this to me. Make it make sense. Why aren't we once a year releasing the original Star Wars trilogy in theaters for a special weekend? Why the fuck is this not happening? This is the dumbest. I don't understand it. It makes no sense. None. Manny says, CobraCast, the best part of the commute home. Hey, brother, I appreciate it. Have a safe trip home. Legalized adulthood with those 20 get the memberships. Thank you. Jimbo says, Jeremy, you said you envy Tim Pool because Tim Pool built a show where Tim is the worst part of the great show. But you are easily the worst part of CobraCast, and the show is better than Tim. This is the greatest compliment I've ever heard. I don't even know where the compliments or the insults end and the compliments begin, or vice versa. I don't even know. This is great. All right, one more time. Jeremy, you said you envy Tim Pool because Tim built a show where Tim is the worst part of the great show. But you are easily the worst part of CobraCast, and the show is better than Timcast. Fucking amazing. Thank you, Jimbo. I appreciate it. Let's see. Stone Farmer says, scanning in, Figs. Get ready to fly to Palm Springs for work meeting. Life's rough. Oh, that sounds like a terrible, terrible time. Terrible time. TJ says, are you afraid of Santa Claus? You may be claustrophobic. Sorry, I had to make a funny joke. Hey, I appreciate it, TJ. I appreciate it. JB username for 50. Just saying hi and keep up the great work. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, man. And you had a nice super chat on my event as well. So I really appreciate that, brother. Hope you're having a good night and enjoying the show. Eric K. Secret Racism says, when Beardo dies, will he die hard? Damn. Jimbo says, D-Day Cobra destroys Ben Shapiro with Crocs and knowledge. That's how we do it around here. And yes, I'm wearing my, hang on. This is a weird chair I'm sitting in. Yes. The camouflage Crocs, the real tree Crocs, are being worn right now. You damn right. Okay, you damn right. Norm Al Man says, Crowder exposing the Daily Wire is one of the best things to have happened. Honestly, I feel every time this comes up, I have no problem admitting if I'm wrong about something. And Crowder, 100%, man. He just continues to be proven right on this Daily Wire thing. He really does. And if you're going to, my attitude on things is like, if you're wrong about something, you should put the same energy into acknowledging how wrong you were as to the energy of how much you were arguing against it or for it or whatever. And so I spent a lot of time judging Crowder on that whole thing. It's pretty clear that Steven Crowder was right about the Daily Wire. It's pretty clear, and he deserves a lot of credit for that. Absolutely. Let's see. Genius Anus says Terrifier 3 is the best Christmas movie. Only podcasters in showers agree. I need to see that. A lot of people have been talking about that one. Eddie M says Jeremy would suck a fart of Brett Cooper. I didn't say that. Jimbo says Rogan and Tucker watch Jay stream to learn how a pro does it. I can confirm this. I didn't want to confirm this. You know, a lot of times I'll tell you guys, like, look, I talk to a lot of people. I don't publicize it because I'm not really here for the clout game or whatever. But since Jimbo sent the super chat, I will confirm that Joe Rogan and Tucker Carlson both do watch Jay's stream to learn how a pro does it. It's true. It is true. I didn't want to tell everybody. We were trying to keep that low key, but it's out there now. So all we can do is just understand that Drunk 3PO sets the standard for all podcasters. Valiant Renegade for 20 says, I agree with Jimbo. I also keep asking myself why I still show up here. And Valiant Renegade for another 20. By the way, Super Chat Jeremy Moore. This man is so poor he can't even afford a damn mic stand. Dude, I know, how retarded am I? I'm sitting here holding my microphone like an idiot. It's pathetic. I don't deserve to be in this position at all. TJ says, A Good Day to Die Hard was the last one. Not great. In The Rock, Nick Cage responds with, I married a prom queen. Just saw it. Definitely holds up. I want to watch it again, man. I really do. I want to watch it again. Durag Bob Iger says, you and Ruben have something in common. You both like Hallmark movies and hate Die Hard. Coincidence? I think not. Gay. Lucas says, January 20th needs to hurry up and happen already. Can I say something? I probably shouldn't say. I'm not going to be direct. I got to be vague. I don't like being vague, but obviously nothing has been, there's nothing official yet, but we may have a huge announcement on the 20th during the inauguration stream. That's all I can say. Like, it's going to be huge if we do it. People are going to go crazy. It's going to be awesome. So could have a big announcement that day. I had a call with some people and worked out some stuff. And, there were some discussions about when we'd roll something out. And like February was out there. I'm like, it's got to be January 20th. It's got to be January 20th. That's going to be the big day for us. Inauguration day. We're going to have more eyes on us than any time else. We got to roll that on inauguration day. So we'll see. So I'm specifically, I'm building that day up in that stream for some awesome shit. So Magnum Norris says, shout out to the degenerates. Hillary Clinton can crawl back into the hole where she came from. Legalize adulthood says, Dave Rubin's watching the stream. He just texted me. Nice Crocs. I want to put my finger in Jeremy's holes. That boy ain't right.
This is not okay. It's just not.
It's not.
And we got to do better.
We got to do better. We got to do better. All right, moving on, because something did happen today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, something happened today that we have to talk about. I think it's going to be in my history here on YouTube. If I could figure out how YouTube works, then okay. So something pretty awesome happened today. We're gonna watch Benny Johnson's video talking about it, ladies and gentlemen. But today was a good day for the United States of America, because FBI director Christopher Wray, whatever his fucking name is, resigned after Donald Trump went on national television and shamed him and basically said in so many words, I'm getting rid of your ass day one. That's essentially what Trump said. And this just shows the power of Donald Trump. This shows the power of Trump, because this guy resigns immediately, a literal piece of shit. And this is why Donald Trump, the election of Donald Trump, was so important, because people like this need to be dealt with.
1, 2, 3.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. Today is December 11th, but it feels like Christmas morning because Christopher Wray has resigned. The disgraced director of the FBI is gone, baby. He's out of here. People thought that Donald Trump would get a chance to fire this parasite from Washington, D.C., who has used his office to terrorize law-abiding Christians, Americans, Republicans, to spy on Americans, to stage hoaxes against this country. Like,
I don't know what the, like, I really hope that they find some really bad stuff on this guy when Kash Patel gets into this position. I really hope that they find a lot of bad stuff on this guy and they can do something about him. This is a bad dude. This guy raided Mar-a-Lago, raided Donald Trump's house, went after his fucking family. Are you kidding me? This can't go unchecked. Trump, this can't go unchecked. I hope that people that are talking to Donald Trump make him realize, like, there's a lot of things you may not want to go after because you're not trying to create division and all that. This cannot go unchecked. What this man did to you and your family and this country cannot go unchecked. It can't.
January 6th, the Whitmer Fednapping. Christopher Wray is a disgrace. He's somebody who has regularly and often lied to Congress, refused congressional oversight, acted completely lawless, protected the Hunter Biden crime family, and has, with every fiber of his being, attempted to destroy President Trump, including, but not limited to, sending armed agents into President Trump's house with a kill order trying to murder him. So yeah, we're happy that Christopher Wray's gone. The FBI raided Trump's house. The FBI did nothing to stop a killer that got 8 shots off, pointing the barrel of his AR-15 directly at President Trump.
The question is Laughing Man actually Barron Trump? That's a lot of the speculation. Is Laughing Man Barron Trump?
And oh, guess what? They can't find anything either. Nothing on the Diddy list, nothing on the Epstein list. Yeah, freaking, seriously, this guy's career can burn in hell. I am so excited for this moment, making the way absolutely and totally clear for Kash Patel, bulldozing the path for Kash Patel. This move is incredible because it actually puts enormous amounts of pressure on senators to get an FBI director confirmed and in the chair. Yeah, man, this is great. Clearing the path for Kash Patel. FBI Director Christopher Wray says he will resign after mounting pressure from Trump. Christopher Wray made a stunning announcement that he is resigning within days, despite long before.
Is he resigning because Biden's going to give him a pardon? Is that why? I'm actually curious if that has something to do with it. You know, it's going to be bad if Biden does pardon a lot of these people. It's going to confirm that they're all guilty of everything that the people have been accusing them of. That's exactly what it will do. It will confirm that the people were right.
For his 10-year term. Yeah, right. Okay, first off, he's been in there for 7 years. And it's not a 10-year term. It's a 10-year maximum before Senate confirmations. The FBI director serves at the pleasure of the president. The president can fire the FBI director for cause or for no cause. The president doesn't need to explain to anybody why he's going to fire the FBI director. Okay, got it? Wray gave FBI employees the news in a statement Wednesday, Fox News reported. He's confirmed to his post by broad bipartisan margin in 2017. Trump nominated him. But the president-elect, who won re-election, railing against what he calls the political witch hunts against him, increasingly critical of the FBI's raid on Mar-a-Lago, fueled the indictments, the charges that were...
He's resigning on election day. I thought that they said he's resigning sooner than that. Let's see. Christopher Wray made the stunning announcement that he is resigning within days, despite long before the end of his 10-year term. So he's resigning. Again, this is what this article says, that he's resigning within days.
Brought against him. I can't say I'm thrilled about him, said Donald Trump in a recent interview. And lo and behold, after that interview, Christopher Wray has headed for the hills. Trump declared last week that Kash Patel will be his next FBI director, without saying anything specific about Wray. Patel has long railed against the deep state. Oh, yeah. And is a Trump loyalist. Hell yes. I'm very proud to announce that Kash will serve as the...
Fox says January 20th. Is that what it's... Okay. Interesting. So he's still going to remain on, basically, so he can clean up as much as he can, essentially. It's what it sounds like to me.
Next director of the FBI, said Donald Trump. Donald Trump recently said this about Christopher Wray.
I'm very unhappy with the things he's done. And Crime is at an all-time high. Migrants are pouring into the country that are from prisons and from mental institutions, as we've discussed. I can't say I'm thrilled. I don't want to be Joe Biden and give you an answer and then do the exact opposite.
We're going to talk about
So
that,
I'm not going to do that.
This is exactly why he resigned, too, by the way. And this just shows the power of Trump. When this man speaks, he carries more weight than anybody on the planet. And this guy knows exactly what he's in for right now. Now, this is why how do I want to word this? I do wish Donald Trump, I say this with all respect, okay? Say this with all respect. And Donald Trump, I'm using your own logic against you. I wish you would shut up until January 20th. Just shut up. Don't say anything else about what you are or aren't going to do. Don't do these questions. Don't do these interviews. Just shut up until January 20th so that you can't tip your hand so that they don't know what's coming. They don't know. Just let them continue to bury themselves. Because Trump has famously said, like, why do we continue to tell our enemies what our plan is? Talking about, with like war. And why are they telling the enemies what the plan is? It's stupid to tell your enemies what your plan is. He needs to stop talking.
What I'm going to say is I certainly cannot be happy with him. You take a look at what's happened. And then when I was shot in the ear, he said, "Oh, maybe it was shrapnel." Where's the shrapnel coming from? Is it coming from heaven?
Donald Trump is saying this guy raided my house. He refused to say that I was shot with a bullet. He raided my wife's boudoir and rummaged through her unmentionables. The FBI, I cannot say it enough. They had a kill order. The point of the FBI raid on Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago was to put a blue on blue conflict, right? Where Secret Service is saying we have jurisdiction. The FBI is saying we have jurisdiction. They shoot it out. Somebody does something stupid. Somebody fires a gun. Then potentially it might harm Donald Trump. I mean, who knows? They were sent there with a kill order. Man, these people are truly, truly evil. Julie Kelly summarizing it perfectly here. Christopher Wray's legacy will be turning the world's most powerful law enforcement agency into a domestic terror operation that included raiding the homes of former presidents and trapping individuals, politically oriented hoaxes, Whitman or Fednapping, colluding with big tech to protect the Biden crime family, censoring Americans, and using the FBI counterterrorism task force to investigate, raid, and arrest nearly 1,600 Americans who protested peacefully on January 6th. His failures include record crime, bleeding southern border, out-of-control fentanyl crisis, historic low trust in the FBI. Seems impossible, but the worst FBI director in history is most likely Christopher Wray. The damage he caused the country may never fully be repaired. Mm-hmm.
The guy needs to be dealt with. He needs to be dealt with 100%. Now, I will say this. A few people in the comments have said something that made me think about this. And so it is true. I mean, listen, for me to say Trump should be quiet, I mean, I'm obviously Donald Trump is Donald Trump, but I mean, was he wanting Ray to resign so that he could basically make the path easier for Kash Patel? That's a potential. And of course, Kash is probably going to be that's one guy they're going to key in on and try to derail the appointment of him. So it makes it a little bit easier now that position is open.
So very true. Ray officially resigns, clearing the way for Kash, ladies and gentlemen. You know what they say. You know what they say. They say, Kash is king.
Off here, and really no surprise, but FBI Director Christopher Wray has announced that he is going to be ending his tenure as the FBI Director earlier than the end of his 10-year term, which, again, is not surprising. As Donald Trump has said, he wants Kash Patel to head up the FBI in the new administration. David Spunt, live at the Justice Department with the breaking news for us. David?
Well, John, Christopher Wray, the FBI director, is making this announcement right now in an all-staff town hall with thousands of FBI employees across the country. He says now is his time to go. As you mentioned, he has a 10-year term. All FBI directors do. He was 7 years into his 10-year term, and realistically, he had two options.
I'd like to point out, and I need a little sympathy here, okay? Little sympathy. Just, whatever you can do, super chat, whatever. I need sympathy. I am now reacting to Benny reacting to a Fox News clip. This is a really tough job, guys. I don't know how I'm able to do what I'm doing. I should be rewarded. This is a tough job. This is harder than any 9-to-5 job. This is harder than construction. This is tough. This is tough.
Wait to be fired by President-elect Donald Trump because Trump announced Kash Patel would take over, or bow out before. He has chosen to bow out before. Ray is a former Republican lawyer, former DOJ prosecutor here in Washington, D.C., hired by Trump in 2017 after Trump fired James Comey after the entire Russia investigation probe. And Ray pretty much stayed out of the headlines as much as he could, at least. But in 2022, former President Trump became increasingly angry when the FBI raided Mar-a-Lago.
Wow, I wonder why. Really, I truly, it really makes you wonder. What if the FBI, for literally no reason, stormed into your house and...
Stop repeating the same ass jokes, Jeremy. This means you watch me a lot, which means I'm doing something right. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.
Staged evidence. Well, they've done that actually to hundreds of thousands of Americans, and it's time for it to stop. That's what Kash Patel is going to do. A few things that Christopher Wray turned the FBI into a political weapon, censoring the Hunter Biden laptop, buried information about the Biden foreign business dealings, unconstitutional raid of Mar-a-Lago, sending raids after pro-life activists, locking up peaceful J6 protesters in jail, treating parents at school board meetings like terrorists, spying on Catholic masses, concocted a false flag plot to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer, concealed...
If you look at these things that they're talking about, again, just understand, Trump takes over January 20th. He's already recognized as the president already from world leaders. And if he gets the cabinet that he wants, can you imagine what the next 4 years are going to look like? Can you imagine what this is going to look like? I can't comprehend that it's going to go this good. To be honest, I'm getting a little nervous because there's just so much good news right now. There's so much winning right now on the pro-Trump side that it's starting to make me a little nervous. So I'm hoping that I'm just, just worrying for the sake of worrying, but it is making me a little nervous how much this whole thing is moving in such a positive direction. So, but we'll leave it at that. Let's see. Jimbo says, Jeremy finally announcing the wrestling stream on Inauguration Day. Grant Potato says, Jeremy, we already know your big announcement. We know you're gay and your boyfriend is Beardo. Fuck that. Kevin Cross says, the big announcement on the 20th is that Jeremy will finally have a wrestling stream. God dang it. Magnum Norris says, Ray is lucky he ain't arrested for treason. Rest in pieces. Shadow Sand says, Benny's tabs versus Ryan's tabs. Let's see where we're at over here on locals. Clown Pill says, do you think the aliens launching drones off their mothership stationed on the East Coast believe Die Hard is a Christmas movie? I think that, I haven't done a lot of research on that story. I saw the Fox News clip that was going around. I think that it's more than likely I think it's definitely something to do with America, and they're trying to blame Iran for it. That's what I think. Not says, pissing people off telling them Die Hard is a Christmas movie is almost as fun as watching Die Hard on Christmas Eve. I agree. Zuckerberg donated $1 million to the Trump inaugural fund. Really? What did that just happen? When did that happen? I haven't heard about that. Eric says, here's some money to recharge your social battery, you fig. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see here. John Ambler says, not sure how much might all cost, but this is the best I could do to help. Shadow says, reuse all your jokes, Jeremy. Magnum Nord says, you should make a stream snipe channel called Pure Gold Shit, where you just react to Asmon Gold reactions. I'm not above that, by the way. I am not. I will say I am kind of getting, I really wanted to, I need to start making more videos, not only for D-Day Cobra, but for Geeks and Gamers. I've got to figure out how that, I've got to figure out a process. Like, I do a lot of live streaming right now, and I've got to figure out a process where I can balance a little better, because to grow the channels, we need videos. We absolutely do. So, that's neither here nor there. That's a conversation we can have for another time, though. Okay, over on Rumble says a true Mr. Gentleman says, Jeremy, I don't understand this whole personality thing, so I'm going to try and give you give it a try, and you can help me. Jeremy's missing eyebrows give me a bad personality. His clearly inbred traits really show off his poor personality. His male pattern baldness under his hat shows negative personality traits. Did I get it right? Thanks for your help. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Texas Spy Historian says, do you have any, oh, it's on to Dan the Man. Do you have any DeMarcus Ware Troy videos? And Mod Eric from Texas Spy Historian says, you tell Jeremy this is your $1. It's about time he pays you for all your hard work and ignoring your Rumble rants. Vault 95 says, when do you stop watching Christmas movies, or do you watch them all year round? No, I tend to start watching them around whenever, again, so I'm in Florida, so it starts to get cool early November. It differs, you know. Sometimes I remember it got a little cool here in October years ago, but whenever the weather starts kind of getting a little bit cooler, it starts putting me in that kind of mood for Christmas and stuff like that. So Texas Spy Historian says Lily Dove 99 says that's because Jeremy feels safer around the gays on YouTube, riddled with them, haha, figs one and all, especially that Sia fig. Vault 95 says Die Hard with a Vengeance is the best Die Hard movie. Die Hard 1 is second best, and Die Hard 2 is the best. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Die Hard 5 doesn't exist. Bill Dozer says, let's see what? Bada boop. I make your head go kablooey, wahooey. Luigi was on some MK Ultra stuff. Let's see. Let me catch up with you guys over here now. Let's see. Got that one. Okay. Now, next story that I wanted to. Holy shit. Bill Belichick officially signed. I mean, I saw it was a strong room. Bill Belichick is the fucking head coach for North Carolina football. Holy crap. That's going to be wild. Now, is Nick Saban going to return now? I mean, that's going to be interesting to see if Nick Saban returns. All right. What the hell is that? All right, let me go to my bookmarks really quickly because I had another story that we needed to talk about really quick. Important stuff, ladies and gentlemen. This one right here. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but I mentioned that we were going to talk about this one a little bit earlier. The Secret Service agent who spotted Ryan Routh in the bushes outside of Trump's golf course was only 5 feet away. The agent missed him 6 times from 5 feet. How does a trained agent who passed the firearms test miss a target from 5 feet away?
New revelations from the Trump Assassination Task Force. According to their report, the Secret Service agent who spotted Ryan Routh in the bushes outside Trump's golf course was only 5 feet away when he opened fire and missed him. Not once, not twice, 6 times. He missed him 6 times from 5 feet. How does a trained agent who passed the firearms test miss a target away, 5 feet away? That's not all. The report says the Secret Service found out at 2:30 in the morning that Trump would be golfing later that day, but they didn't secure the course, allowing Routh to camp out for 12 hours before anyone saw him.
This is fucking insane. It makes me want to fucking say words that I'm not supposed to fucking say on YouTube, but this is bullshit, dude.
Meanwhile, Routh appeared in federal court this morning and his legal team signaling they're going to go with the insanity defense. How convenient. Routh's public defender said he has had multiple meetings with a mental health expert while in jail, and the witnesses who saw him before the arrest say he was hallucinating and delusional. Of course. Prosecutors also revealed that Routh has been doing a lot more writing behind bars than initially reported. Routh has written nearly 40 letters to news outlets in an attempt to persuade them that he's an honorable guy, but they were intercepted before they reached their targets. We also know that only 17 of the 18 cell phones found in Routh's possession belong to him. Why does he have 18 cell phones? And wait, he has 17, so who owns the last phone? And why did Routh have it?
That is wild. And this is where I'm optimistic that a lot of this stuff is going to be found out. So again, I take you back to 2020, which is where everything was just so bad after the 2020 election. And we all watched it play out. And this whole thing that happened, and then we moved into January, and January 6th happened, and then they took Trump down off of social media, and they took him down off of all these platforms. And then they got rid of Parler. If you remember when Parler was blowing up, that was a huge kind of thing where when Parler was blowing up and everybody's like, okay, this is the place where everybody's going to go and we can talk and have conversations, and they shut Parler down. And of course, don't forget, that was Jeff Bezos. That was Amazon. I know Jeff Bezos is trying to play the I'm going to work with the Trump administration bullshit. That was Jeff Bezos. Don't forget that. Absolutely was him. So obviously when we were at that point in time, it felt like, man, we're not going to be able to recover from this. They took Trump down on social media. Like, if they can take Trump down, they can take anybody down. Now, obviously, we're here in 2024, moving into 2025, and we're in a much better place than we were. And right now, with Trump in the position he's in, with the momentum that he has, and he has to, like, I know that he doesn't want to take retribution in a lot of aspects. I feel that he wants to take retribution against the FBI. I personally do. I don't know how he can't after what they did to his family. I don't know how he can't want retribution against the FBI. And stuff like this points that there's a lot of things that they have covered up and not told people. And so I guess we'll see, man. Kash Patel's got a hell of a job ahead of him. A hell of a job. Magnum North, so I got that one. Legalized Adulthood says, you say you're in Florida Panhandle. How close to Santa Rosa Beach? I might be visiting out there soon. Santa Rosa's a few hours from me, so it's not that far. So, yeah, just let me know, man. That'd be awesome. So hit me up. I love Santa Rosa Beach area. It's great over there. David Nelson says, look at Carrie Lake's new appointment. I did. We covered that a little bit earlier. Really happy for Carrie Lake. Null Faces, don't forget that the FBI classified everything that is patriotic as being white supremacist terrorism. Yep, it's true. Magnum North says incompetence or purposeful negligence. A little bit of both, because who knows? It could have been a fucking DEI hire. Shadow Sand says, Jeremy, I have a solution. Mute yourself, stand up, and just say the words you want to say, but keep yourself in the frame. Maybe one day we'll do that. You never know. But yeah, that news is absolutely like that. This news about this agent missing that many times at that close range, it does not make sense. 2 + 2 does not equal 4 in that equation. It just doesn't. And it's ridiculous. I haven't seen this clip. I only bookmarked this clip because I saw the headline, so we're going to watch it together for the first time. Wild. Nancy Pelosi got heckled for nearly 2 minutes straight. I have not seen this. Here we go.
Issues. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So you
Don't worry about that. I'm from San Francisco. I'm used to this.
we have an opportunity for the audience to ask questions. So
is that Katie Couric? Shut the fuck up, Katie Couric. Nobody gives a damn about you.
we'll wait till the end of our conversation to do that.
See, they'll get what they want because all the press will say is that we got interrupted.
All right. So,
go.
You never know what to expect at the 92nd Street Y.
See, these are people that cannot deal with it. They are in their little bubble. They're in their little echo chamber. They can't deal. And here we are now. So like if this was Trump would be like, say bye-bye, go home to mommy, get out of here. And then the crowd would then like just overwhelm them because that's what Trump does because he's an alpha and he can command the situation. These clowns can't do that. Dude, there's still another full minute of this shit. This is wild.
I'll wait a second to continue.
Yes.
Let us bow our heads for the hostages and be prayerful about the hostages, which they never mention.
Wow. Wow. Damn, this evil witch, man. Holy crap. Dude. Unbelievable. She is an absolute psychopath. She really is. Holy crap. So that was the first time seeing that. And it was absolutely glorious. Glorious indeed. Eric K says, Jeremy, do not stand up and mute yourself to say gamer words. You will forget and do it wrong someday. I know. This is why I don't do it. Alex C says, watching House of Cards because of you, and I'm hooked. It's funny, though, to see Frank demonize the Republicans, even though he's a snake and deletes people. Hail 199. Dude, I'm so glad you're enjoying House of Cards. House of Cards is a phenomenal series. I can rewatch it like all the time, even though it ends so badly. And there's just no point to watch the final season. But yeah, House of Cards is a phenomenal look into the world of politics, and I highly recommend it for anybody that has not seen it. Audience was Takeover. John Ambler's the first person I saw that. Jeremy is going to interview someone at Mar-a-Lago. I doubt that. Maybe one day. Let me get this evil witch off the screen. Good Lord, she's hideous, man. She is absolutely hideous. Okay, let's see here. Nancy's husband's boyfriend approves. What a weird situation, man. Oh, by the way, so I'm not confirming this, okay? But it looks like we have the Man of the Year. Here we go. Not Person of the Year, Man of the Year, Time Magazine.
Let's go. Never touches the human hand. Nice and full.
Man of the Year. Forget this Person of the Year garbage, man. We're not about that life. It is Man of the Year. That is what the Time Magazine has always been until, I guess, recent bullshit and all of that. So, by the way, listen, man of the people, all right? You guys, like, I saw some people bringing up, like, oh, Trump needs to drain the swamp. Well, guess what? He's draining the swamp, baby. He's draining the swamp right there. He's made an agreement with Shrek. They're draining the swamp. It's happening. This is a real picture, by the way, from everything I know. And now MSNBC has not told me that it's photoshopped. So until MSNBC tells me it's photoshopped, I'm just going to believe it's real. I'm going to believe it's real. Okay? So that's what they've taught me. If it's photoshopped, they're going to let us know. So I haven't heard anything from MSNBC. So there it goes. Sane Adam says, unpopular opinion. I hate all things Shrek. Man, that's tough. I mean, I love the first two Shrek movies. I think Shrek 2 is one of the great animated movies ever. I love Shrek 2. I don't really remember the rest of them. The first two are good. I feel like was there 4, 5? There's a lot of those. So But I respect it. I respect a good unpopular opinion. I've got a few myself. So, okay. Back to this. I got to get some water. I'm about to die. Hope I don't die. If I die, send super chats. If I die. Damn, that means if I don't die, I don't get super chats. Fuck. I just put myself in a tough spot right there. I saw this picture right here. God dang it. Why did it disappear on me? Did you die? No, I'm still here. Not getting super chats. Guess not. Look at this right here. This is a picture of Tom Cruise and Will Smith both sitting on this building. It's one of the like tallest buildings in the world or some shit. Look again, just to be clear, because we can sit there and talk shit about Will Smith or whatever. Like I wouldn't even be in the position to be like holding on, but like look at Tom Cruise. This man is a psychopath. Tom Cruise is sitting there with no fucking shoes on. He's just like, it's like he's sitting at a park bench or something. Holy shit. And it's not AI, by the way. It's not AI. All right. Laughing Man says, you've been in a tough spot all night, Jeremy. Your fantastic lighting is nowhere to be found. I actually do have the lights set up back there, but it just didn't look good in the way I've got it set up here. So I just turned off the bisexual lighting. Yeah, Tom Cruise is an absolute psychopath. There's another shot of him that somebody Tom Cruise has no harness in feet. She stood atop the tallest building in the world. Holy crap. That's wild. Man, I can barely even watch this shit.
Lima X-ray BK.
Yeah, that is insanity, dude. That is insanity. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. But you know, Tom Cruise is an absolute crazy person. So, like, yeah, here it is. Here's another shot. Look at this. Look at this alpha mega Chad. Like, that is an alpha mega Chad beyond belief. He has no harness. Like, none. Anyone afraid of heights? Dude, there's this YouTube video. Let me see if I can find this YouTube video. Okay, I think it's called Stairway to Heaven. Let's see. See. It's like these guys that are climbing these like mobile towers, and it is hard to watch, man. It's so scary. Yeah, this is it right here. Yep, this is it. Okay. So years ago, somebody that I know told me that they could get me a job climbing these towers. This is when I worked in retail, I think. I can't remember. It's been so long ago. But they told me they could get, like climbing these radio towers. They were like, yeah, I can get you a job. And the pay is fucking insane. Like, for me, working retail, I was making whatever I was making. And they were like, oh, you can get paid like $200,000 a year or some shit like that. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Now, I am not really a big fan of heights. But for that type of money, I was like, I mean, I'll consider it. So I watched videos on it to see if I would be able to ever do anything like this. And I learned really quickly that I'm not built for that life. This is one of the videos that I watched that absolutely terrified me. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane.
Getting to work can be a chore. especially if your workplace is 1,700 feet straight up. That's the commute for people that work on transmission lines and antennas in the world of broadcasting. This video shows what it's like to climb to the top of a 1,768-foot tower just to begin your workday. It all starts with an elevator ride to about 1,600 feet. After that, it's all about climbing.
Bro, this is insane. This is so fucking crazy. The higher he gets up, it's crazy. All right, because he gets out into the outside. Yes, look at this. Look at this shit. No. My stomach is fucking turning right now.
This section is the antenna tuner. It's shaped like this to allow for the expansion and contraction of the transmission line on its 1,700-foot run to the top.
Is Gary in the chat? What up, Gary? Bro, this is insane.
These spiky flowers on their long stems are used to attract electrical charges in the air. This helps to dissipate the charges before they build up to create a lightning strike.
Dude, I'd die first day on the job.
Now we've reached the base of the antenna. From here, it's just another 60 feet to the top.
So again, $200,000 back in the day, and obviously $200,000 for anybody a year is good. In Biden's America, not so much anymore, but back then when I was working retail back in like the fucking 90s or whatever, you know what I mean? Like $200,000, man. I was like, bro, I'm gonna be driving a Lamborghini if I can just climb some towers. Are you kidding me? And so watching videos like this was like, yeah, I can't. There's no way. There's no amount of money that they can pay me. I can't do this. Now, I don't know if I would have been climbing something this level, this high, but it's still, there's no way I could do it.
His climbing partner is now holding the tool bag to keep it from swinging and knocking him off balance.
I would literally just hang on and cry for my mom. 100%, brother. 100%. Yeah, climbing partner. So when they go all the way up there, they have to bring tools, and they have to, because of the work that they have to do. So they typically do bring multiple people up there, but I think there's situations where you're up there by yourself as well, which is fucking crazy. Dude, look at this. What? I'm not bullshitting. Like this is hard to watch. Okay, this is hard to watch. This freaks me the fuck out.
Time for another break.
Jesus.
Seeing storm clouds, he checks on the lightning conditions. If a storm's blowing through, there's no quick way down.
So if a storm comes through, you're just stuck. What if you have to poop? What if you have to poop? By the way, now again, I'm just telling you what I was told back then. What I was told is if you have to go to the bathroom, you have to do it in a bag, and then you have to like fucking, you know, secure it. And good Lord. I fucking wish I wouldn't have watched this video. This shit's got me all. I'm freaking out right now.
The top is in sight, and time for another break before transitioning to the top. At this height, you can see 55 miles to the horizon.
That's insane.
This is the tricky part, getting on top. That object with the black top is the lighting beacon.
This is fucking me up right now. I hate this video. That's the tricky part.
And that's how you climb to the top of a transmission tower.
Insane right there. So again, going back to the beginning, the Gilded Tower, taller than the
of a 1768 tower.
That's crazy, man. So anyway, enough of that. Whew, that was rough, man. That was rough. Red Mage 450 says, thanks for a great Tuesday night's main event last night. Was on the road driving to Atlanta since I'm a vending machine, since I'm vending at Anime Weekend Atlanta this weekend. We'll be back on the road Sunday, driving to Orlando for Holiday Matsuri next week. Thanks for making the drive easy for me. Hey, man, you know, I love driving, and I love that people like to listen to my streams or other streams, you know, like Friday Night Tights, things like that when they're driving. That makes me really happy, because I'm in that same position. There's different shows I listen to and things like that. So I'm glad I can help make the drive a little bit more entertaining, brother, and safe travels. And I hope you have a great weekend, man. I really do. I appreciate that. Let's see. Got that one. Eric K says, no, Jeremy is going to interview someone at Mara Go gay bar in Florida. Norm Alman says, Trump went from driving garbage trucks and working at McDonald's to the presidency. The American dream is real. Hell yeah. Brown Guy just says, here's $2 for not dying. I appreciate that. Kevin Cron says, Jeremy's announcement is that Dave Rubin will get a divorce and his new boyfriend is Jeremy. Todd says, Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Papa OB1 says, my take on the Time Magazine thing, let him be person of the year. He is for sure man of the year, but as a person of the year, they're admitting that he's the best of both men and women. Idiots. That's a good way to look at it. I respect that. Axel just says, seek Canadian healthcare so we can start sending you super chats again. Celebrity Jeremy says, I would literally just hang on and cry for my mom. Magna Norris says, while falling, I'm rich. Eric Heffelfinger says, get on the top and yell your partner wrong tower. Oof, that'd be rough. Shadow Sand says, one earthquake, and it's over. Axel Jensen says, I'm terrified on my ladder at home. F that ish. Ministry Fronte says, I would pee down on my partner who would then fall and end us both in a red puddle of embarrassment. Magno Norris says, this job is for Mexicans and Madam Savvy. God dang it. Stepsis says, looking good tonight, bro. What the fuck? Piano Dean says, there are only two good times to get diarrhea: when you're behind in your reading and when your cellmate makes his move. That's damn good. That's damn good advice right there. That's good advice. Grand Potato says, I have 3 major fears: heights, deep water, can't do anything deeper than chest level, and bears. Heights, I mean, heights do bother me for sure. It just depends. I mean, like I could be at the top of a, massive building or something like that. Doesn't bother me too much. I mean, it's not the best feeling in the world. I don't like flying. Water doesn't bother me at all. Actually, I love being on the in the deep sea and all of that. I like deep sea fishing, even though I haven't gone in forever. Bears, I've never really had an encounter with a bear. So Jimbo says, those guys on the tower have no idea how hard streaming is. Exactly, Jimbo. That's what I'm saying. Like, these guys on the tower, guys, you could never do what I do, okay? Like, I know you're out there climbing towers, you're working really hard, you got weather. I guess it's a difficult scenario for you, but you could never be a streamer, okay? The hardest job in the world. Elite Neo says, I will never complain about my job again. Gig Giggity says, would have been $10 had you died. Just saying. Damn it, man. I'm always missing out on money. Always. We got to do better. We got to do better, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and we are, let me make sure I haven't missed anything right here. We got that. We got that. We are all caught up, ladies and gentlemen. So, another day, another one in the books. We have a watch party tomorrow on Locals, Jingle All the Way. That's going to be awesome. So I hope you guys look forward to that. Also, make sure you have made an account on Criticless. Make sure you go over there, review movies, be part of the discussion. After we do the watch parties on Locals, we then go to Criticless and we do the reviews for the movies over there. So Rotten Tomatoes alternative. You will have a lot of fun if you go over there and check that out. We got Geeks and Gamers Daily tomorrow. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great evening. I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. We've had a great discussion, had a lot of fun, a lot of memes, a lot of shit talking, a lot of arguing. Half the fucking show was about Die Hard being a Christmas movie or not. We're going to make more videos on this channel and on Geeks and Gamers. Be on the lookout for that. More individual videos. If you do like the shorter videos from topics, maybe that you missed some of the stream, you can subscribe to D-Day Cobra Clips. Danky does a good job of, clipping out stuff and topics that we talk about here on this show. And that channel's doing really good over there. So shout out to him and shout out to all of you that have been supportive of that channel. But thank you all so very much. I do appreciate it. And make sure nothing's come in real quick since I didn't die. Laughing Man wants, what more do you want from me? I didn't even I need to play it in a moment though. It's because you guys, is anybody yelling at me in the chat? Can someone yell at me? Can you demand more from me, please? Can you demand more from me? Someone, just anything. I don't care. Just say something like, Jeremy, you should do better. Jeremy, you should stream more. Jeremy, you should make more videos. Jeremy, you should read my super chats. Read Laughing Man's super chats. Just something. Just fucking yell at me, please. Make videos. Mute your mic more. Watch a better Christmas movie than Jingle. Whoa. It's all fun and games until somebody talks shit on Jingle All the Way. It's all fun and games until somebody crosses the line. You have crossed the line. It was memed. We were funny. We were talking shit. We were having fun. And now you've crossed the line. You have crossed the line. That is not going to Jeremy climb towers. Jingle All the Way is a fucking classic. Is Gary still in the chat? I see people talking to Gary. I haven't seen his comment go by on my... There it is. Jingle All the Way is mid... You know what? Fucking crackhead. Fuck off. Clearly, you need to do more drugs. All right? Get your head right. What the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck is wrong with you, Gary? Holy shit. This man, his brain is melted, okay? Fucking bullshit. Jingle All the Way is a classic. It's absolute classic. It's got Arnold, it's got Sinbad, it's got Jake Lloyd, and it's got Turbo Man and his pet tiger Booster. Jeremy skips CobraCast when he says he's going to do it, and then streams when he says he isn't going to. The fuck you know what? That's it right there.
What more do you want from me?
That's got to be one of the best clips ever, dude.
What more do you want from me?
All right, we're gonna end on that note. Let's see. Oh, hang on. We got a fellow vending machine says ZZT. Good night. Maybe ZZ's. Good night. Thank you. Legalized adulthood. Since when is a Gigolo All the Way Dave Rubin's favorite Christmas movie? NDI says, "What's Jingle All the Way? Never heard of it. Get out of here. You have." Flag Ninja, Beardo climbed that tower so he could sit on it. Oh my God. Holy shit. All right, that's good shit right there. All right, we're going to end on that one. Thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate it. We'll leave you with some Sabaton. Have a good night. We'll talk to all of you later. How have you not seen this, Magnum Norris? I played this a lot. I'm glad you finally seen it though. But yeah, I think we need to update it a little bit. I'll talk to Hailstorm about that one. Let's see. Do a damn clip so everyone can laugh at something hilariously funny. Jeremy. All right. Let's see. Where's it at? Where the hell is that one? It's always hard to find that one. Here we go.
It's gonna fall again.
Damn!
It's gonna fall again.
Damn!
There we go. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great night, and we'll talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone. I didn't get to the ending screen. Fucking hell. Hang on. There's more super chats. No, seriously, I haven't. How have you not heard of Jingle All the Way? What is wrong with you? Well, you got to tune in to Locals tomorrow, and you can watch it with us on the watch party. So there you go. You like that? That's a nice little segue. Maximus BT for the 99 cent says, where are my breets at? And with that, we are going to bring it to an end. You guys have a good night. Have a good evening. Merry Christmas. And I hope you all have a good weekend coming up. I will be live Friday night at some point, but I got traveling and stuff. So we'll see. All right. Bye, everyone.